Hey, look who it is. Thank you for coming back to watch another one of my boring videos. Well, today I'd like to talk to you about another flashlight. And it's this one right here. This is the Sofirn SC18 LED flashlight. In the box, you always get a nice little manual. This one's kind of like one of those fold-out type. Pretty decent printing on that one as well. You do get a charging cable, USB-A on one side, USB Type-C on the other. And in here you do get a lanyard and 2 extra O-rings, rubber O-rings. And this is actually attached to the flashlight itself. It's telling you about the insulator inside the flashlight. Some people will be like, I plugged it in and it ain't charging. Well, it's because you got to take the insulator out. So you unscrew the tailpiece just like that. And inside you get this little insulator. Now what that does is it separates the battery from the spring on the inside. And yes, by the way, the threads look nicely oiled or greased or something in there, and that's a nice touch. Now the insulator, the whole purpose of the insulator is to separate the battery from that spring or from the contact so it doesn't accidentally turn on and possibly drain and or damage the battery. So make sure you remove this little thing first before you charge your flashlight. So let's take a look around the flashlight. You get a little bit of different type of knurling on it. It's not no diamond pattern. It's kind of like up and down striations. You get a little bit of angled knurling on the back tail piece there. Well, I already showed you the battery. You do get holes in it on the tail piece to put the lanyard in. It is a removable clip. Underneath this flap is where you're going to charge it. There's the USB Type-C port. You do got the heat dissipation fins right here, which work really nicely. And there is the on and off switch. And there's a nice little look at the LED and reflector. Now, if this flashlight happens to look very familiar, it should. I did a review on the Workhorse WKO3 flashlight. See, Workhorse Sofirn 18. And from all the specs and everything else I see, they are identical. I mean, there's a few little subtle changes, like the knurling is different. Like the Workhorse has a nice diamond pattern, and I accidentally turned the flashlight on. This one isn't. It's nice and straight. It still works pretty good. I just wish they would have had a diamond pattern knurling on it. But this one feels a little bit more rough, if you will, than the diamond pattern on the Workhorse. Once again, with this one, I got the exact same run times. Well, let's go through the specifications. It uses the identical SST40 LED, the TIR lens, or tier lens, I guess. The color temperature is the same, 6000K to 6500K. It's made out of the same aviation grade 6061 aluminum alloy. It's IP68 waterproof. You get the same 6 modes: turbo, high, medium, low, moon, strobe, USB charging. It's literally the same type of battery, but with Sofirn's branding. 18650 at 3000 milliamp hours. It's literally identical except for, like I said, the branding on it. It has the same lockout feature. Basically, if you press the button 4 times, you see that little flash? Now, if I press the button again, it's not going to turn on, it's just going to flash. That's letting you know that the lockout feature is in place. To get rid of the lockout or shut it off, you press the power button 4 times again. There you go. And you just simply press it again to shut it off. And it's the same lumen count and run times. So turbo is 1800 lumens at 2.3 hours. High is 800 lumens at 2.6 hours. Medium is 350 lumens at 6.3 hours. I think I screwed that up a little bit. So turbo is 2.3 hours. High is 2.6 hours. Medium is 6.3 hours. Low is 100 lumens at 23 hours. Moon is 3 lumens at 230 hours. And strobe is 1800 lumens at 5-hour runtime. So basically, these two are identical. So let me just stop right there and take you to the test video of the Sofirn SC18 flashlight. So hopefully you enjoyed that test video. And what do I think about the Sofirn SC18 flashlight? Well, even though it's identical to the Workhorse WK03, I think either one of these is a great flashlight to have. You've seen the test video, and there's just, like I said, some subtle differences in each flashlight. I think even in the reflector inside here, it's slightly different, because if you've seen the test videos, there's a little bit difference in the lighting. But both of these flashlights are excellent flashlights to get. So with the Sofirn SC18, I highly recommend you get it for the same purposes as the other one. In case of an emergency, it's great to have a flashlight with an 18, such a high capacity battery in it that you can run it even on low for 23 hours. And if you got a power outage, due to bad weather or whatever, you at least got 23 hours of runtime with a battery in it. And if you want to really be conservative with that juice in the battery, I mean, you got 230 hours with the 3 lumen light, the moon function or moon mode on this thing. So it's a great flashlight to have. It's a great everyday carry to have it. No, it's not necessarily a tactical light, but I imagine some people might want to use it for that. It's great to have in your pocket. It's great to have at work. It's just a great flashlight to have around the house. Like I said, in case of some type of emergency, it's always great to have. And since it is also so small and easy to operate, maybe you're out walking your pets. Great to have that, especially that turbo at 1800 lumens, and it's a pretty good runtime, 2.3 hours. I can't imagine someone being outside walking their animals for more than 2 hours anyway, but it's great to have. Even at the 800 lumen 2.6 hours, it's still a great runtime, plenty of light, plenty of distance on it. So it's great to have for multiple reasons. So yes, buy the Sofirn SC18 flashlight. Let me once again bring it up here so you can see the flashlight itself, all the wording. Alrighty, so get the flashlight. You'll love it. So if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. After all, it's free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Only costs you a click of the mouse. And don't forget about that notification bell either now. It would really help me out a lot if you were to share this video and maybe some more of my others on all of your social media. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even all of your pets, you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.